You were high all week.
You were high all week, man.
Yeah, it was cool. Yeah. Work was good. And then, yeah. I actually have a question before we...
Wowzers.
real quick.
Okay.
Please.
Random question. What is your guys' definition of productivity? Like being productive?
Being productive.
I think everybody has a different definition for it.
I'm out.
No, my definition, I feel like productivity is anything that will push towards like self betterment.
Yeah, anything to like bring you closer to your goal, or just any like progress, just in general.
Mentally, I think mentally, financially, because sometimes people will say, "Oh, you're just playing games." Sometimes that's like people's, maybe it's a coping mechanism. Maybe
even that, and some people do it like financially. Like I can see that, but like I have a friend who's like saying they're productive a lot. I'm not saying they're not.
Yeah,
because they do like a lot of stuff, but I'm like.
But are they getting?
But they're telling me like, oh, just go be productive. Like, go for a walk. Like, go outside. I'm like,
so
to me, that's not.
But if that's not a goal for yourself, though,
let's look it up.
I don't know.
I think it differs. It's a case by case.
It's definitely like up to you, like, because somebody's else is like, oh, you're like their idea of being productive is not what you said. Go take a walk or
I don't know. Like, I struggle with that a lot.
Yeah.
Like being productive. Like, what does that actually mean? I don't know what that means.
I think, like Cam said, whatever you
I
do,
think
like,
any kind of
your
progress
goal.
towards like what you want to do, like even if you don't have a goal, but like I don't know, progress, moving forward, I guess.
So I just looked up productive.
Okay.
I think it would be more beneficial if we looked up produce, not produce.
Productivity. Is that a
productivity?
Or is that just a
to make or manufacture from components or raw materials? No. Right?
No, I think the word
things that have been
productivity
or grown, especially for farming.
What are you Googling? What word?
Well, I did productive.
Productivity.
The state of quality of producing something, especially crops.
Oh,
why is it always talking about crops?
Because we're in the garden.
The garden, feel that?
Wow,
I think you really do. Yeah, you reap what you sow.
Ow! I see what you're doing there.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
The effectiveness of productive effort, especially in industry, as measured in terms of rate of output per unit of input. That was a lot of words. That was a lot.
Okay.
I think if you're doing something useful.
Did you say rate per output?
Yeah.
Versus what?
Input.
Rate of output per unit of input.
Oh, okay.
You get that?
So it's how much work you put into it and what you get
out
from
of it.
If you're getting anything out of it.
Yeah.
So yeah, so if you're doing something useful, if you're doing something that produces not rewards, but produces some type of end result, I guess, that's productivity.
And so my mind directly goes to like money. Is that weird?
No, because I think the same thing as well.
So productivity is only something that you're doing to make money.
I think
that's
I think social media has a lot to do with that. Yeah. It influences like my mind in that way a lot.
Yeah.
Because I'm seeing all these people with all this stuff.
Flashy.
Yeah, you know.
I think the
and
same
it sucks
way
like
too.
to say that, but
yeah.
Yeah.
So that's
but
where my
someone
mind
going on a
goes to.
10-mile hike could be just as productive.
Exactly. And so like I'm not saying that's not productive, but I don't see it in the same light as someone
as you did this 10 minutes and you got
and that's probably really bad that I had.
I think the same way too.
I just think it's hard to measure someone's productivity.
Yeah.
Right? I think it depends on the standpoint. Like from a
depends
mental
on
standpoint,
what your end
financial
game is.
standpoint, what it is,
right? Yeah, so you have different tiers, like financially, emotionally, mentally, spiritually, whatever, right? Whatever it is, physically. Yeah. But if you're like, so say, I don't know, like it can look like I'm not being productive on my laptop. Yeah. It's easy for someone to say I'm not being productive, but they don't know I'm editing an episode.
Yeah.
Or it's easy, like I could be just reading productivity, and it's to someone it may look like I'm not being productive, but I'm looking up the definition because I want to use this word in my next episode. Like,
That makes sense.
I don't think there's a way to measure anybody's productivity. I think the only person that knows if you're not being productive is yourself, right?
Yeah. And I think media, what Lem said, like, has a big part. Because, like, when everybody, because I see it everywhere, like, being productive, you know, productivity, like, it always has ties to money.
Yeah. Yeah, most of the time.
Like, or it's not like, you know what I mean? Things, money, like, and, like, yeah, I think it's the media, like, pretty much what you see.
It's easier to measure it that way because money's tangible.
True.
Right? Words like productivity, success, it's hard to measure those things because you can measure it in so many ways.
I can be productive, or I get so stressed out where I just don't do anything.
Wow.
And I don't know if anybody can relate to that, but there's like so many things that I'm like, I can do this, and then I just end up doing nothing.
I know what you mean.
Which
that's
sucks.
Actually, before we recorded, I explained to Pate that's exactly what happened to me this past weekend.
Gotcha.
Like, just little things too. Like, damn, I should clean the kitchen, but I really need to edit this video. Mm-hmm. Damn, I should probably clean my room too. My wife's at work. I got to feed the kids. Maybe I should clean this too to help her out. That way, when she gets home, she doesn't have to. Damn, I got to put this video out by Wednesday at 7, so I have to do this. I haven't even touched this part of the podcast. Damn, I got to make this post. I got to shoot this out. I got to put this. I got to do this. Damn, now I got to think about work. Someone's texting me about work. So then instead, all weekend, I did nothing.
Yeah. And it's really bad.
I didn't do anything all weekend.
Yeah.
And it didn't hit me until yesterday when my wife came home from work. And all she said was like, all right, that's my last day of the week. My wife works Monday, Tuesday. I work Wednesday to Saturday. And she was saying, oh, it's my last week. And she, just joking, I'm being productive. And that's when it, like, hit me. She didn't mean it towards me. She just said it, like, saying it.
Openly.
And that's when it hit me, like, yo, I didn't do shit all weekend. And I just told her, like, oh, I'm tripping. I don't know why, but I'm stressing the hell out. I don't know what this is, how I'm feeling. And she was just saying, like, yeah, I don't know if it's anxiety or I don't know what it is. I've never felt this before.
No, I don't.
But it's annoying.
It happens to me a lot.
I hate it.
Yeah.
This has never happened to me before.